Successful people do not have time to bring down other people. I'll say it again. Successful people are busy. They're working. They're trying to do all the things they need to do to continue to be successful. They do not have time to go into forums, to go into chats, to go into Facebook groups and bring other people down or question other people's decisions on what they do and how they do it. I say this because a friend of mine had a situation like that this week, and many folks come to me with these situations where they say, Pete, I've been creating music and I'm losing confidence in myself because I've been working on it for over a year now, and I shared a song the other day, and then this person, Stupid Pants 49 or whatever the names they give themselves, came into a forum and they're like, that's terrible. A, you're using GarageBand. B, you're not a professional. I've been in a studio for 12 years. And by the way, anytime anyone has to tell you how many years they've been doing something, they've got serious insecurities, because it's not about how long you've been doing things, right? Yes, you get more experience, but that's kind of irrelevant. And, the way you did that EQing was terrible. The way you did this was terrible. Yeah, you should give up right now. Those sort of people are having a really bad time. Either they're having a really bad day, a really bad month, or more likely, kind of shitty life. I didn't mean to swear, but that's kind of how it is. And it is so much more about them than it is about you. It is so much more about them than it is about you. Because, again, I'll say it a third time, people who know their craft, who are successful, who are creating music, who are working in a studio, who are working in their home studio, who are putting out music and working with other people, simply do not have the time, the energy, or the inclination to go into online forums and bring other people down. So anyone you see that is in any group that is just bringing people down, that's pulling them down, is all about insecurity. It's all about their insecurity, their lack of confidence. Instead of them rising above and just letting their art do the talking, they need to pull other people down because it's going to make them feel a little more superior. Because if they can knock the people down, they're worried that everyone else is bubbling up. It's never been easier to create music now. Anyone with a smartphone or an iPad can get GarageBand and within a couple of weeks be creating decent songs, and within a couple of months and a couple of years be releasing really high quality music. So I'm going to say it a fourth time. If you are feeling bad because a random stranger on the internet has said something damaging and said something that's brought you down and made you feel like crap, just think, feel empathy, feel sympathy, feel sorry for that person, because they are not spending their time in the wisest way. They need to be working on themselves. And if anything, they need to be building other people up and making connections and making relationships with other people that are going to help them create better music. Because you know what happens? When you stop learning, you get left behind. We've seen it in everything. We've seen it in the newspaper business. Hey, this internet thing is a new fad. We'll just ignore it and keep putting out newspapers. Left behind. We've seen it with digital versus analog. Hey, this new digital stuff is just a fad. I'm going to keep recording to tape. Left behind. And we're seeing it now with the mobile recording revolution. Hey, these iPads and iPhones are a nice little gimmick. Maybe I'll record a demo, but there's no way you can create pro level sound using your iPhone or iPad. They're going to get left behind. That's all I'm going to say about that. Let me know what you think. If you agree, disagree, I'm open to this, but I can't get my head around why people spend all of their time and energy doing this. I don't have the time, and I'm just one dude on YouTube. Like, there's people that have got a lot busier work schedule than I do, that are doing a lot more music production than I do. Those people simply don't have time. Hans Zimmer isn't in any, orchestra composing forums bringing people down. Bobby Owsinski and Warren Hewitt, they're not in forums telling people how to do things. They're creating content and they're creating music. Simple as that. End of.